Okay, so we are here at the Frida opening gallery in Walnut Creek, and we're gonna do an interview with an amazing artist. This is his masterpiece right here. As you can see, it is a very large piece, and we're gonna let him tell us about it.
Yeah. So, help me understand. We were talking before about how long it takes you to do a piece, and maybe you can help us understand some of your inspiration for Corazon de Frida.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity and welcome here. What I like to do with my art is just not only a replica of a photograph or a painting. I like to give the piece my own interpretation, and this is it. This is the result of Corazon de Frida. And what I was trying to do is just play with the opposites, life and death. You know, her body is a skeleton, which represents death. She's surrounded with life, and then her heart is full of life, and it's connected to her little fetus. So that was my little tiny interpretation of Frida's life.
Yeah. Do you see any connections on the anniversary? Would this be her 111th birthday? Right. Do you see any connections today from a political standpoint, from a cultural standpoint, with what Frida was experiencing so many years ago as she was searching for her one-woman show in Mexico?
Right. Well, I think pretty much we have kind of the same type of issues, you know, racism, discrimination, not being equal, regardless of your sexual orientation. So pretty much I think we still have those issues. So Frida's legacy is still very well alive. Right.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. Nice.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Hopefully we can get a chance to see more of your work here. It sounds like you exhibit. Do you exhibit locally?
No, I come from LA, so most of my work is there.
Okay.
And I really appreciate that people from other cultures come and see our culture and our way to express who we are as a community, because we are not what people say we are. We are not criminals, we are not racist, we don't sell well, but my work is a response to all that. It's my way to express who we are as a community in a positive way.
Yeah. So where else can we actually see your work, Juan, if we wanted to find you on social media?
Social media, it's I'm under Juan Solis 14.
Okay.
My first and last name, and then the number 14.
Nice. Juan Solis 14.
Yes, Facebook and Instagram.
Nice. We can't wait to see more.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Frida in a pussy hat. And you'll notice that she's wearing a... whoa, sorry. Oh my God. She's... Okay. Should I go on? Okay. My art is slightly different, I think, than most of the ones that you see here, only because she's wearing a pussy hat. And the pussy hat represents women's rights and basically what I think Frida stands for. And it came about after the election of the Trump administration, and just demonstrating and fighting for our rights, and which I believe we're losing it slowly. So I believe my piece resonates at the moment only because of where we are in society, and the struggles that we're going through are pretty much similar struggles that Frida went through and what she fought for. And I'm very fortunate that I could create an art piece that speaks volume for where we are in time at the moment, and just it's incredible that she's still relevant after 111 years. So I am completely overwhelmed and very happy to be a part of it. So that's my piece in a nutshell, and it's a watercolor and ink, and that is my interpretation of what I believe Frida stands for, and it embodies everything that she is, and I'm just very thrilled and very honored to be a part of this show.
Do you find as a female artist, you kind of mentioned that, a lot of the issues that Frida really was fighting against on the level of a feminist. I personally believe that she was a feminist.
She was a feminist, yes.
I believe that some of those very important issues that she fought back then to be taken seriously as a female artist, and to fight for her own one-woman show in Mexico at the time, for example. Do you kind of see some of those same parallels?
I think it totally does, because we're still fighting for to not be second class as women, and we're still fighting for equal pay. We're still fighting for our health care rights. So a lot of that, maybe personally, it hasn't affected me to a level of what I believe other people had gone through, but I definitely see all of that she struggled with still existing today, right now, as we speak. And to have, a pussy hat you're wearing, you're standing, that automatically says that you're not a feminist, but you stand for feminist rights. And I just love everything that she stood for, and I really truly believe that it still exists. We'll probably continue to fight that as long as we live in all different cultures and all different religions. Women are always fighting for our rights, and I'm glad we had someone like Frida who set an example, and she was way ahead of her time. And it's unfortunate that we still have to fight for those rights, but I'm glad that she's a symbol of that, and I'm glad the pussy hat is a symbol of that, and I think we will continue to struggle, but as long as we recognize those struggles and we are expressive and we're letting everyone know that, we're not going to stand for that anymore, and it's, paying solidarity to other women, it just speaks volume to be in this show for me.
I think with your piece, what grabs me is, the strength in, the pussy hat that she wears, and what it really symbolizes as it relates to, strength and femininity. And yet you have these very soft pastel colors going through that still speak to a softness and,
Thank you for catching that. That is my intent. Thank you. That's absolutely what I set out to do. I think you don't have to be literal sometimes. I think art is it's suggestive, and it's it's in the eye of the beholder. Absolutely. So yeah, it's hopefully it's something that will continue to resonate for other people when they look at it and relate to it somehow, especially as a women, you know.
So if from the Bay to LA, kind of watchers and viewers wanted to see more of your art, where would they kind of go?
Oh, they could check I have an Etsy page. I have a shop. It's called Kokub Studio.
Okay.
And KOKEB Studio.
Okay.
And I'm also at Kokub Studio on Instagram, so
Nice.
you'll be able to find me there.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you
This is
so
very
much.
kind of you guys.
Enjoyed it.
From here to, what is it called?
From the Bay to LA.
From the Bay to LA. I got it. Yeah, that's easy to remember. I used to live in LA. So.
There you go.
So did I.
And
That's
what
how I came about.
is the meaning?